Hey everyone, I am actually on the other side of Dowes Lake. I just did a tour of the Tulip Festival, which is just way over there. And I'm going to be doing a little bit of a tour of the Arboretum. I'm mainly going to be walking on the main path. I don't think too much is open yet on this side, but we will see. I haven't actually gone through it yet. So we can take a look together. Okay, off we go. This is a very common path for runners, so you will be seeing a lot of runners and bicyclists coming through, coming and going. I've only been down this way once before, and that was in the middle of summer, so it looked a little bit different. I think that was last year or the year before when I went. It's been a while. You can really hear the birds this morning. We are currently at 10:11 in the morning. It's quite a bit of overcast. And it's actually about plus 11 degrees. It might have gotten a little warmer since I started my first video of the Tulip Festival, so it's probably gotten a tiny bit warmer, but with the overcast, it's sticking to like very cool to mild. They do a lot of maintenance on the grass. Trying my best not to walk on it. But I am going to be taking this little detour to see the view. You can tell this is not a very common path, except for vehicles, I guess. I think they're doing maintenance and landscaping. If they didn't do that, it wouldn't be anything like this. It'd be so much different. Probably more wild grown, not trimmed, as you see. Yeah, not a lot opened up. They don't use this for the festival. They mainly use this for like rare trees. A lot of trees are marked what they are. Very nice little wild walk here. You can kind of see the festival on the other side. Yeah, it looks like they're doing maintenance, so I'm gonna walk over back this way. Rather not be in people's way if they're trying to do their job. Well, it looks like there's a path that goes all the way around and that comes back this way anyway. Yeah, it looks like they newly cut the grass. You can really smell the freshly cut grass. So yeah, it actually kind of peaks out, fills up here. I'm not sure if you can hear them, but the birds are really speaking this morning. A lot of benches here that you can just relax. A lot of swamp. So if you're here in the middle of the summer, it's hot. There's a lot of moisture. There's a lot of bugs. Looks like I think this water kind of goes underneath. It goes here. And this is also the canal. It is connected to the canal. There's a bird looking for some food, I think. There it goes. There. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Couldn't really tell if it could be seen on the camera. Oh, here's a few blossoms. These are pretty. Not fully open yet. I might actually see if I can walk over. Doesn't say don't walk on the grass. So I think we're safe. Few bugs. Just cross quick. Oh no, he's not going on the path. Magnolia, I think. Very pretty. You can really smell it too. Yeah, it's a magnolia. Magnolia and very big. Anytime you want to see trees or plants like this, best time is spring, around May to June. April's usually too cold. April's too cold, and I think June, end of June, that's when it gets too hot and they just have leaves. These are the star magnolias. These are a little different. Head off this way. There's not too much up there right now. Things are just opening up. We are still fairly up north, so things are usually slow blooming when it's fairly cool. There has been past years that April everything blooms and then nothing's open for Tulip Festival. They try and keep them watered as much as they can, try and see if they can stay them as long as possible, I believe, but once they go, they go. You don't see them for the rest of the year until next April and May. And I think it was the beginning of April, the tulips were just poking out, but there wasn't much left. Like, there wasn't much at all. No, they're pretty much fully opened. Yeah, I actually haven't been up this way before. I've just been on the bike path and just see if there's another path actually going back down that way. So things haven't actually gotten flower yet, or even leaves. I think something might be then not surviving anymore. We'll see. Might come by during this summer when everything's full of leaves and see what's here. So yeah, there's a parking area up there. And they come down this way from the path. And just explore for a little while, kind of see what type of greenery is here. I think also the last time I was here before my exploration a couple years ago, I think I was a kid. So everything is so different from what it's used to. And also what's up there, past the parking lot, is the experimental farm. And I believe everything is pretty much owned by the NCC, which is called long-term as the National Capital Commission. So they take care of most of the festivals, most of the landscaping, as far as I know. They want to put something in a certain area, they talk about it, they agree, disagree, and they either move forward with it or not. Okay, this is a nice young tree. What is this? Acer saturum sugar maple. Oh, it's a very young sugar maple. This is a baby maple tree. I believe when it gets older, I don't think it'll be done here, but sugar maples is generally where you get maple syrup. They probably wouldn't do that here because this is the Arboretum. They're trying to conserve the plants and the trees. If you want to actually do tap maple trees, there's actually a sugar bush. Sugar bushes throughout Canada, mainly around Quebec and northeastern Ontario. And I think there was a sugar bush. I think they did that at a place, I believe it's east. I don't know if they actually do it. I did go with my son, and obviously it was too late to do maple tapping. But it's actually owned by the school board in the area, and they bring kids over regularly so they can learn about nature, learn what it's used for, the wildlife. It's really neat. What type of tree is this? Is it pine? Yeah, jack pine. Just never seen pine cones look like that. Probably because it's so young. The bigger it gets, the bigger the pine cones are. That's a really nice area. You can really smell the greenery. You wouldn't think that we're in the middle of the bloody city. That's what's crazy about stuff like this. And I'd rather not have anything taken away. Not a fan of bugs. Which way do we go? Go back to the main bike path, or we go this way? I think I'll go over this way for a little bit. There is a bridge. Yes, there is. I think you might go same way. Huge hill way up there. That also, and there's a path there. I believe that goes up to the parking lot as well. That's where the parking lot is. Yeah, I've been over one bridge before, which is this one right here. Fair-sized bridge. Kind of reminds me of the one on Riverside. There was a tour that I did from Hogsback Falls. And then I went through a park and they had a fairly large bridge. Not nearly as long as this one. It actually went up and over. Oh, I see a herring. It's a little hard to see through the bush. Probably looking for food. Nice little pond, a little more of a stream. Goes over this way. And it looks like this has been eaten at by so many bugs as well as birds getting those bugs. It's a very old tree. It looks, yeah, it's this is a willow. We have a few willows around our area. And it's almost completely open now. There's still some new growth coming. You can see how big it is. You can call me a tree hugger. I love my trees. Love my trees, love my flowers. Ooh. Gonna walk through here. I think I know what I'm starting to see, which my husband and I really like, especially when they're all open all along a parkway. All you see is yellow. Not sure if these grow anywhere else in the world, but these we call our dandelions. And what they do is they open up like this, and after they finish this, they turn into a puffball. And when they turn into a puffball, most of the kids, if they find them, they pick them, and they wish on them, and they blow the seed fluff. And if you can blow it all off, your wish might come true. And if that is true, that is awesome. That never really worked out for me. Oh, these are, I believe, apple trees. Yep. Malice weeping candied apple. Yeah, these are crab apple trees. They haven't actually opened up yet. There's just a whole bunch of buds. There's a few of them here. they have a lot of crab apples. We have a neighbor that actually has a crab apple tree. We usually ask for permission, but whenever there are crab apples on the tree and we have time, we pick the crab apples and we make crab apple jelly. Well, that's more my mom-in-law that does that, but it is certainly very tasty. I love my nature. I respect my nature. I wouldn't have it any other way. The only problem is I do get eaten alive when the mosquitoes are up. Funny thing was, I went on a nature walk recently. Had rubber boots and full pants over my rubber boots, coat, everything. We were expecting rain. Like, oh, I'm completely covered, I'm not gonna get bitten. Lo and behold, I get bitten on my ankle. Even though I had rubber boots on, I had full pants. Somehow, it got underneath everything. So right now, I have a bite on my ankle that's pretty swollen. I am kind of allergic to them. I do react quite a bit. Let's just say it gets to the size of a grape and bigger. Because for some reason, I guess it's my certain blood type, that I react a lot worse than a lot of people. I can get really agitated, really painful, very itchy. We went right by the water. This is the canal just before the docks on the other side. We gave you a tour on the main bike path on the other side, but close to Carlton U. And this is the opposite side. See, there's actually so many paths that I could have taken, but I am stretching for time a bit, so next time I'll probably come on the opposite way, come over the docks, give you a tour here, maybe when everything is fully bloomed. Well, not bloomed, but fully green, because not everything's green quite yet. I do see something special. Thing is, you can't get too close, because these are baby geese. When there are baby geese, you keep your distance. I'll see if I can kind of keep my distance, but I'll let you see them. I'm gonna walk over here. Just give me a minute. Oh. don't want to get hit by birds. See if you can see the geese. There you go. Nice view. These are newly born Canada geese. Keeping my distance because get too close, the adults will attack, and they are vicious. So how many do we count? We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5. So one family here. Okay, I'm gonna let them be. Let them eat. Yeah, I think the daddy's right there looking at me, so I am going to go on my way. Like, I love nature, but you also got to respect it. Don't just go up and start doing something that you probably shouldn't do with the wildlife. Like geese. Don't just go up and try and pick up a little baby. They will defend it. Well, its life and its wingspan is like close to 3 feet. So you gotta back off and respect nature. There's moose. Not around here, but more north. Northern Ontario. There's bears. Yes, they're cute and cuddly. They can rip your face off if they need to. If you are going towards their cubs at all, leave them be. I know a lot of you probably know this. A lot of you probably have all sorts of different wildlife that should be left alone. Just leave them be. You're coming to someone else's country. Don't think, oh, this is so cute, I should take it home. I know a lot of you are probably smarter than that and wouldn't do that. It's mainly a lot of common knowledge, common sense. I'm a big nature person. You'll probably see that more over time as I do more walks. This is interesting. I thought I'd give you sort of a view of it. Got nothing there. Just wanted to let that family pass. Just hoping that they will leave those geese alone. Because they might not, because they're little kids. Little kids don't understand. Okay, so this is the dam on the other side. So I think I'm gonna end it here. You can kind of see how far we kind of walked. It's been a half hour or so. And what they do when boats want to come in from one end, they fill it up, and they fill up that part so it goes up enough. I'm just gonna go up this way right now. It doesn't look that pleasant though. I'm actually on top of the dock. Oh, the smell though. This is a place that you do not want to swim in. It's not super, super dirty. I think it's like a lot of natural algae sort of thing. Like, I honestly don't know exactly what it is, but it foams up quite a bit. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Ooh, that is, I'm not sure if you can see, but it is foamy down there. Like I said, I'm gonna end it here. On the other side, the Arboretum, we're on the side of Carlton U. If you actually watched it to the end of this video, thank you so much. That's much appreciated. If you like more of this stuff, please subscribe and share to anybody that might like this too. I am going to try and do this on a regular basis. It is very difficult due to family situations and things like that. Nothing bad, it's always busy. That's why I don't post too often lately. So anyway, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.